Okay, I wanted to show you something really special. After I have a nice supper, I always like to get out my Irish pipe. It's a Peterson pipe from Dublin, Ireland, and have a smoke. And I wanted to show you the pipe and also how I load it with tobacco and then how to smoke it complete with smoke rings.
Woohoo!
So I always have a little paper inside the pipe bowl to keep it dry and kind of store it that way. And there's a big long pipe cleaner that you gotta have for these things to keep them dry. So I like to have North Sea pipe tobacco from Tinderbox, and it's a nice vanilla mild smoke, and I like the mild smoke. And I buy it sometimes in bulk, and you can just keep it in the freezer until you're ready to smoke it. And it's fine, it keeps it fresh. So I take a pipe and fill it up. And how many of you are pipe smokers out there? You should comment and let me know what you think. What do you smoke? What kind of pipe do you have? What kind of tobacco do you have? That would be really interesting to me. But nothing better sitting around a campfire after supper and having a nice pipe smoke. Kind of takes you back to Lord of the Rings or something like that. Now, the first time I started smoking a pipe must have been in college. I had a roommate who lived up on the 3rd floor in the dorm, and he invited me up to play some John Denver music with him. And he said, "You want to smoke a pipe?" And I said, "Well, I've never tried that before. I'd be glad to." And he had an extra pipe, and he let me smoke his pipe. And back then, I just got whatever I got. I got a cheap pipe for like $10 at Rose's. That's old school. And then I got apple tobacco, which was nothing. It just kind of an apple taste. And so anyway, you can see that I've filled my bowl here with North Sea tobacco, and I like to tamp it down just a little bit and pack it. This smoke's good for about 15, sometimes 20 minutes, and you get a good smoke out of it. There's another tool that you're going to need besides matches. You're going to need a pipe tool. And what does a pipe tool do? Well, it tamps down the ashes as you smoke it so that you want to have a nice even flow when you smoke it. And it's got several things to it. It's got a little scraper where you can scrape out ashes when you're finished and get rid of that stuff. If your little pipe clogs up, it's got a nice little stem that you stick in there and unclog stuff. And then this up here is the tamper. It tamps down the tobacco as you need it. Now, I've got some matches here from Frankfurt, Germany. Nice little memory. And I'm going to use those matches, old school. Lighters will work just fine on these pipes. So here we go. Take a deep breath. You don't want to breathe this in. That's not healthy. So, take a deep breath. Whoops. Sometimes your matches don't work. Lighters are so much better. There you go. Now zoom in here just a little bit and look at these ashes in here. And that's a nice circular red. That's what you want. And I tamp that down. About ½ an inch or 4 centimeters, however you want to measure that. And you get a nice draw. And that's when you get into the zone. It's just a zone, it's a thing. Okay? It's a great time to sit around the fire and tell stories and hopefully ghost stories and sing songs and stuff like that. You have a smoke. Now I'm going to try, this is a request, to blow smoke rings. In order to blow smoke rings, you can't have any wind. And I've got a little slight breeze here, but I'm going to try. I'm going to get a nice draw on that. Lots of smoke going. So here we go. Not bad. And if you look closely at the smoke, you'll see little shades of blue and green. It's very cool how that works. And I'm just getting into the zone here. I'm gonna blow some more rings. Not quite Gandalf. Can't get it up into the corners and make it do figurines or anything, but it sure is a lot of fun. Well, I hope that you enjoyed your little tutorial on smoking a pipe.
Where'd you get your blue bag?
Oh yeah, I got this blue bag when I was living in Salzburg, Austria from 1981 to 1983, and I've had this bag ever since. And I just use it to put my pipe stuff in. It's my friend. All right, have a great evening.